going to go back to President Trump, okay? I have all the documents at e-militia.com. A letter to Senator Chuck Grassley, all the documents collected by John Solomon. This is all in the public. All these links, Lyshenko's statement. This is not only well researched, we have been combing through this stuff like you wouldn't believe. Then I heard bits and pieces of it, but Glenn Beck exposed not only exposed this, but he actually did an expose as follows. Here we have this Ukrainian, and I heard rumblings of this, but I didn't know what was being said. This Ukrainian that's on the screen right here, his Facebook page, he posted way back when an audio recording, and here it is. It's all in Ukraine. You don't know what it is. It's transcribed here in Ukrainian, right? Blah, 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 blah. FBI, that's the only thing I could read. I never knew anything of it. I just cataloged it. It was in my archives. Glenn Beck came out this past week, and his team is now onto it. And here's what that recording actually says right here. Deb Jordan, I'm going to step aside, and everybody pay attention to what is being transcribed. Because Glenn Beck's team, thank you, Glenn Beck, for doing this. They paid for it. You got $100 million. I'm glad you're putting your money to good use here. That's excellent.
First of all, in April, former Prosecutor General Lyshenko, the good guy, remember, that came in after the bad guy was taken out? He decides to give an interview with Ukrainian media. And in that interview, he makes a stunning comment. Quote, I don't know how, but the Americans got an audio recording of Mr., how do you say his name? Sytnyk.
Sytnyk. And by the way, this is not only mentioned, it's verified, okay? Hold on one second. I have the actual link to Sytnyk, just to let you know. Manifort payments. Let me go forward here. Show it to you. It's on the Kiev Post. Yes, I accept cookies. I like cookies. I love cookies. For some reason, I never liked sweets, but I love cookies now. There you go. Yes, I accept cookies. Oh my goodness. I accept them. There he is. He had documents, and he did an expose as follows. Let me go back to Glenn Beck here. Stand by. Here's the bombshell. Here's the audio recording, and this is what's not being presented by the media right here.
I just want you to listen. Now, the speaker you're going to hear is Director Sytnyk, and this is what he said. Listen.
Я думаю, что да. Я ему тоже на ему, а Хиллари помогла. Нет, это так пишут. Ну, мне кажется, Хиллари по-разному.
Clinton Foundation. Hillary's humanitarian aid, indiscernible. America, Russians helping, assistance. Okay?
Трамп же ж він чисто в нього внутрішні питання домінують над зовнішніми. А Хіларі це якби це із тих політиків, що вони гегемонія Америки.
Hillary, she is, how shall I put it, she belongs to the cohort of politicians who compromised the hegemony in the United States of America.
В Америці і в світі. Для нас,
both in the U.S. and the entire world. Right. For us, it is sort of better. For the Americans, what Trump is doing is better for them. We have lots of those American experts here now. Now here it is right here. Well, there you see why Hillary lost the election. I was in charge of the investigation of their black accounting records. That's the Manifort Black Book. We made Manafort's data available to the general public. So what?
Коли почав на квартиру, посадив там, що вас зробити повністю. І Трампа по барабану, тому що система працює чітко. І коли були вибори, за неділю до виборів, FBI поновив розслідування відносно Хіллері. Вони рейтинг впав на 7%, і Трамп на тяжку турму.
By the way, Sytnyk is the director of National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine, right now making an admission on audio recording during the proceedings. He admitted to working with the DNC and the Hillary Clinton campaign, working on the black accounting to release that and take down Manifort, and colluded with Hillary Clinton and the DNC.
Якби не FBI, то він не був президентом. Вони Хіллері платили рейтинг на 7%.
Wow, that seems pretty kind of wow.
That's Glenn Beck. He provided that translation and the end result, okay, of that recording, just so you could see the words that were used, is that in the Kiev Post, they published just one bit of information that is not being reported in U.S. media. Right here. This is from the Kiev. I don't know of any other publication. This was December 12, 2018. Ukrainian journalist and member of parliament, Sytnyk Lushenko, holds pages showing alleged signatures on payments to Donald Trump's former presidential campaign chairman, Paul Manifort. Okay? The story updated includes statements from Lushenko. 2 Ukrainian officials violated the law by revealing information about millions of dollars of alleged illegal cash payments to lobbyists and former chair of U.S. President Donald Trump's election campaign, Paul Manafort. In review an administrative case filed by lawmaker Rosenblatt, the court concluded that Sytnyk, director of National Anti-Corruption Bureau, and parliamentarian Sytnyk Lushenko acted illegally when they revealed that Manafort's surname and signature were found in the so-called black ledger of ousted President Yanukovych's Party of Regions. The Black Ledger is alleged to be a secret accounting book showing suspicious payments by the party to a range of individuals and officials. It became a key document implicating Manafort in corruption in the Ukraine and helped to end his tenure as Trump's campaign chair. And the court also indicated and convicted these 2 guys, okay, for colluding with the Hillary Clinton campaign. All right, they were. Now, where in the United States can you find information about 2 high-level officials being convicted of 2016 election interference, taking out Paul Manafort with the release of the Black Ledger? They were proceeding with the investigation. The investigation was going nowhere until that particular recording came forward.